evening, members of the council, and I thank you for this opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Chad Kuyper. I live at 3205 Riverside Avenue, and tonight I'm speaking in support of Bill 2012-296. I'm very fortunate to do what I do here in Jacksonville, and that is I'm a professor of speech at Florida State College of Jacksonville, which means I teach the most dreaded course that anyone can take in college, public speaking. And here we are. So, I have learned over the years that the best way to teach the course is to create an atmosphere in the classroom that is open, that is accepting, and so all of the, the responses that the students want to pass out go away. And so my students know that I have an open door policy. When it comes to my office, they can come to me and talk to me about anything. And in the wake of the media spotlight of all of the gay teen suicides that we saw a couple years ago, I have had numerous students come into my office and tell me stories about maltreatment that they've experienced here in Jacksonville based on the fact that they were gay. And I realize it's not symptomatic to just Jacksonville, but that's just how it is. And these are stories that will break your heart. They tell them to me with their head in their hands, and they tell me stories of familial rejection, about isolation. And I've also heard some uplifting stories as well about people that have thought that their family and friends were going to be closed-minded, and then they weren't, and they were so excited. But all of them have one thing in common. They all couldn't wait to get out of Jacksonville. And that is where, to me, this stops being a moral and an ethical issue and starts becoming a very real economic and business-related issue as well. Because, let me tell you, these are some of the best and brightest students that I have encountered. And they are leaving this city to give their talents and skills to another community. We are not benefiting from them. And I'm not naive enough to think that passage of this bill is going to make Jacksonville a utopia where everyone is accepted. And we have a long way to go as far as that goes. But it has to start somewhere. And if you're sitting out there, whether you're behind me or in front of me, and you think that gay people are nothing but pedophiles and perverts and a cancer on society that needs to be excised and treated, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do or say tonight that is going to make you think differently. But if you disagree with even just a little bit of that statement, if you believe that it's possible for someone who just happens to be gay to be a good business owner, to be a productive member of society, to be kind and intelligent and deserving of human rights, you have to pass this bill, because at the end of the day, this is not a bill about same-sex rights as far as marriage and partner benefits and all of the stuff I'm sure that our society will be discussing in the years to come. All this bill says is that in our city of Jacksonville, no one is treated unfairly. And I can't imagine not being in support of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Randy McDaniels.